If you're a heating, air conditioning technician, or even a salesperson, what does your mental stability have to do with you and your ability to close? And why does it matter? This is a fantastic question. I'm Scott Bell, coming live from Honolulu, Oahu, on a perfect day to talk about sales and business, and a fantastic day to talk about you for video number 850 on this channel. So here's the thing. Everybody wants to be a closer. Everybody wants to go through what it takes to make the magic happen and to get that moniker closer. But what nobody tells you is there is a lot that you have to go through that deals with your mental psyche, and it can hurt you. So here's the thing. There is residual that gets built up from trauma, from rejections. And so eventually, at some point, there's going to be an event where it catches up in your life. And it may be in your 5th year of sales. It may be in your 30th years of sales. There's no test. There's no way to take a look at it. So here's the thing. Like when you talk about like welding, there's personal protection equipment. When you talk about a lot of different industries and services, like the building the high rises, they got harnesses. But in sales, nobody tells you, hey, wait a minute, you got to protect what's going on up here in case something happens, right? So I'm going to lay out for you a bunch of different ways, and I'm not going to say any one of them is better than the other or any one of them's perfect. You pick the one that you want, the one that makes sense, or the one that's the most comfortable for you. But as a heads up, I'm not a doctor, attorney, marriage counselor, or therapist. So if you need professional help, make sure to talk to somebody with a designation. Okay, so first, you got gym. You got working out. You can go and work out and get some of that physical effort off of your body. There's something about sweating out, lifting heavy weights, and that can help you, right? So if you just straight out, I'm going to go to the gym. That could be the mental well-being. It could be like, I'm going to go running. I'm going to go ride a bicycle, whatever way it takes for you to work out. Number 2, you can do meditation, right? Meditation, mental stuff really does help you have a good conversation, has the ability for you to do some wellness. There's lots of different ways that you could do this. There's people who do guided meditations. You can look up how to write your own guided meditation. You can hire somebody to write your own guided meditation, and then you record it and then you listen to it. That is enough. You got working out and then you got meditation. Now, here's the thing. You want to be better at sales. You want to be good at what you do. You should absolutely join my email publication, hvactechsecrets.com. I'll give you the goods, not in the Facebook group, not in the YouTube channel. Private coaching, private training, discounted coaching, discounted training. Occasionally, I sell you stuff. All right. Next up from there, you have hypnosis. You can go get hypnotized. Hypnotism and meditation are distant cousins. They're pretty close. You do a lot of the similar stuff. You can get somebody to write you guided meditations. You can see a hypnotist, and they're pretty much going to do the same thing for you. But I will share with you, 15 minutes of being under hypnotism is like 4 hours of sleep, and that's something that nobody really tells you about that really does benefit you and really does help you out, right? So you could go to a lot of different sources. You can buy, like, this isn't expensive. We're talking like sub $100, okay? Now, here's where we get into the big boy stuff and the big girl stuff. You can go see a specialist. You can go see a therapist. You can go see a doctor, a psychiatrist, whatever PhD type of person that you want to have a conversation with. You can elevate to that point, okay? You can spend the money. Sometimes health insurance covers it, but it doesn't matter at the end of the day what is on that list. As long as you decide like, hey, it's my life. It's my goals. I'm going to take responsibility for myself. I'm going to do the thing that I need to do. Not necessarily that if I got to look good, because like sales is very masculine. It's very like, I'm going to go in there, I'm going to go close this deal, and I'm going to go, like, listen, having the conversation about mental health isn't the thing that everybody wants to do. In fact, there's very few sales trainers out there that are willing to even broach the subject because they're like, someone's going to bro code me and say that I'm being a sissy la. Hey, listen. Like, at the end of the day, whatever it takes for you to have your mental faculties about you, it doesn't matter if you're going to get bro-coded. It doesn't matter if someone's going to say something mean about you. It's your health, okay? And then last on this is, if you are going through struggles and there's people around you, be reluctant to share what's going on in your life unless you really trust the person, because there are some very evil people out there that will turn things against you, that will say very mean things, that will grind you into the ground just for the sake of saying that they did it, okay? So be aware, mental health is super importante, right? And it's your role, it's your responsibility. Nobody else can accept it for it, right? So it may very well be that your numbers tank and you're in a sales slump. One of the fastest and easiest ways for you to get out of a sales slump is to get the help as soon as you need it, as fast as you can, and have the conversations. So my challenge for you, decide today, if you're going to go into a mental slump, are you going to work out? Yes, you should. Are you going to do meditation? Okay, that's cool. Are you going to do hypnosis? Are you going to get professional help? Stage this. Have a break in case of emergency. My cell cycle's not working. I'm not doing good. My closing rate isn't there. I need to have a game plan. You should absolutely, like Mike Tyson says, everybody's got a plan until you get punched in the face. When you are in a cell slump, you are going to get punched in the face, and you're better to have it, not need it, than need it, not have it. Find a therapist. Find somebody that you can trust. Find somebody that you can have these conversations with and go down this path. Have your list. Like, I have a whole list of hypnosis on my phone. I've got a whole list of guided meditations on my phone. I'll admit to it. Hey, I do. And like when there are times where I struggle, guess what? I hire somebody and say, hey, I'm struggling. I need some help, right? If you are in the middle of a mental crisis, get the help that you need. There's nothing wrong with it. You got 1 of 3 things to do from here, just 1 of 3. Find the subscribe button, click on it. Every time I send a video, you'll get an update. 2, hit follow. 3, share this video with a friend. We'll see you soon. Aloha mahalo.